Haven't you taken enough from me? Haven't you already ruined my life? And now you have to come for something else that I care about. You are evil. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking about the fact that I was finally happy with a good woman who treated me right, and you find out and fill her head up with so many lies that she breaks up with me. You couldn't just let me be happy. I didn't lie to her about anything. I simply answered her questions. I'm sorry you were dumped, but you shouldn't start a relationship off on lies anyway. This shows how soulless you are. I wouldn't care if you were dating. You were fuking around on me our entire relationship, so it wouldn't be anything new, honestly. But you are so bitter and jealous that you couldn't even let me be happy. You're going to regret ruining this for me. I can promise you that. Oh my God. So you were totally right about him. He's a scumbag. This is too funny. What happened? He messaged me 2 days ago about how you broke up with him and I ruined his life. He didn't do anything crazy to you, right? No, I'm fine. But he blew up my phone the entire day after I dumped him about how I was making a mistake and he was a good guy and you were a liar. All this crap. He was trying to guilt me into taking him back all day. And then today I wake up to like 3 different people I know who are friends with him on Facebook sending me screenshots of how he is in a new relationship already with some girl who looks really young if you ask me. Thank you so much for warning me. He's had to have been talking to her for a while now if it's already Facebook official. Who are you with? Someone saw you at a restaurant with some guy. Who the he-11 are you with? You better answer me, Harper. You don't get to ruin my life and my relationship over lies, and then hide the fact that you are dating from me. I'm still your husband. I get to know who you are going to have around the children. I have no intention of having anyone I date around the children, despite your multiple accusations. My personal life is none of your business. This is exactly why I requested you not be allowed to date if the children are in your custody. You are too unstable and reckless to ensure their safety. Please be mindful of how your actions affect the children. They don't deserve to be exposed to your immoralities. The children are fine. Thanks for the concern. Yesterday, I was told some very disturbing information. I am respectfully asking that you either bring the kids to my house or your parents' house when you cannot control your sex addiction. They do not need to be around that. I understand that you do not care for me, but I had hoped you would have gotten control over these urges for the sake of the children. I can see, though, that their lives are still in danger when they are around you. I am not sure what you are implying, but I am attempting to spend Christmas with the children. Have a good holiday. I think if you would have understood how devastating the incident impacted the one who told me all of this, you would understand why I am trying to work with you on this. Let me help you hide this from the kids. They don't need to see this side of you. Have a nice Christmas, Nico. I do not have time to entertain your false allegations at The boys have begun citing some incidents that surround your new lifestyle. They are asking me for help to bring these to your attention. Oldest is finding your cigarette butts on the deck and asked me if you are doing Dr. 0 grams seconds. I would like to assume you have stopped, but I will be contacting and informing law enforcement if you have not. I can understand the hardships associated with tobacco, and I encourage you to quit. If your new friends really like you, they will understand. Middle tells me he cannot sleep at night because you are having lag segs all night long. First off, that is the most troubling thing I have ever heard come out of a child's mouth. Second, I think that it's important to realize the safety concerns this has on the children. I am extremely concerned your lovers will hurt the children similarly to how you claimed you were raped, as you do not. The kids have informed me that you have not been taking them to their summer camps that I have signed them up for. Oldest is extremely upset that he has not been able to attend a single practice with you in 3 weeks. The summer camps have no protocol for social distancing and do not require masks. As we do not understand the lasting impact of COVID, I will not risk their health for an extracurricular activity that we did not agree on. Your argument of social distancing is completely invalid as you allowed Middle to go swimming in a public pool last month. It is impossible to social distance in a pool. Please try to keep track of your lies better. I will notating this for our next mediation. There is no valid reason that our children should not be allowed to enjoy their summer. All you are doing is making the children dislike you more for not allowing them a social life. I see that you have added therapy sessions for the children on the off calendar. You did not ask if these sessions were in interference with any of my plans, which is against what the mediator told you. I am not able to attend the session. The mediator stated that we are not able to schedule sessions without permission during the other parent's time or during their work schedule. The sessions fall on my parenting time and it is summer, therefore you are not working. My attendance is necessary. I will assume that this was simply a mistake and request that you correct the session to a time I am able to attend. There is no need for attendance. The session is only for the children. I will not be allowed in the session either. I request you correct this per the court order, or I will have no choice but to call and pull the children from this therapy office, and we will find another who is better. There is no reason to pull them from the therapist they have been able to build trust in. The order has been followed, and I do not give my permission for you to pull them from this practice. As their father, I'm telling you that fix the issue then, or I will have no choice. It should be a simple agreement that you check with me before to ensure I am able to be there if you are also going to be there. You are not working. We are in the midst of a countrywide lockdown, and we are lucky we have a therapist that will see the children as it is. It is in the best interest of the children that they are able to continue seeing their therapist. I am willing to allow you this one instance of breaking the order, as I have been unable to find another therapist to get them in this week. I do so in good faith that this was just an oversight, and you did not intend to keep me out of a therapy appointment. I am asking for an immediate change in your behavior. Hey babe, your ex drives this type of vehicle, right? Yes, why? Did something happen? Is this his vehicle? Sends photo from a security camera of Nico's vehicle in the parking lot of his job. Oh my God, yes it is. What is he doing there? How does he even know where you work? He probably saw my truck at your apartment and followed me here. I don't like that because it means he's stalking your apartment as well. And where are the kids if he is sitting in the parking lot of my job? Don't say anything. Just call the cops, but don't go up to him, please. He's crazy, and I don't want him to do something if you confront him. He's a damn creep and unstable, clearly. What kind of man does this shit? The police won't do anything because he was only in the parking lot for 20 minutes. It's like he knew exactly when he had to leave. I'm so sorry. Please don't try to confront him. It will only make things worse. I'm looking over past security footage. He's been driving behind me into the parking lot every morning that I have left from your apartment when he's supposed to have the kids. How the he 11 does he even know when I'm there? I think his new girlfriend lives in the same complex as me. I looked on her Facebook page this morning, and she looks really familiar. I swear I've seen her at the mail area. I don't like that. This guy isn't stable. You need to move if he's that close. I can't afford to up and move every time he dates someone new. That's not possible. The receptionist informed me that you called and attempted to change all contact information to your address and number, and tried to remove my information completely from the kids' files. As you know, we are both ordered to be listed for all medical appointments. You are mistaken. I am not the one flagrantly breaking court order. Phone calls are recorded in medical offices. Your attempt to gaslight me on the topic is not going to work. You don't even know what that word really is. You're too busy with your levers to be able to actually listen to what the receptionist is telling you. Maybe you should sign up for therapy sessions of your own. My private love life does not affect my ability to focus on our children. I am, however, aware that your new girlfriend lives in the same complex as I do. Please stop stalking my boyfriend when you are... Hey, I hope you're doing well. I wanted to reach out again because I heard from Nico last night. He was literally in a rage over something you said to him. I'm really worried about you. What was he saying? He sent me a bunch of screenshots from your Facebook page and Messenger, which I'm assuming are the same ones you told me he created when he had the boys' tablet. And he was going on and on about how I shouldn't be friends with you because you're a whore. I told him to leave me alone and that he's just angry you found someone new, and he went into in-depth detail about your new boyfriend and how you guys use toys on each other and a bunch of nasty shit. He kept talking about some pink toy and said he could prove it. I don't even have any toys. He's losing his mind. Just watch out. He knows way too much about y'all as... Mom, can we sleep in your bed tonight? Please. Boys, you've been coming in my room for the past few weeks. What's going on? I'm not sleeping by myself. That's when the bad men are going to come and take me. Bad men? What are you talking about? Dad said you let bad men come to the house whenever we're asleep, and that they will take us and hurt us because you let them in. So if we sleep in your room, you won't be able to let them in. Guys, I've never had anyone over here when you're asleep. You know this. And I would never let bad guys over. But that's what Dad said. I know, but that isn't true. How about we call the therapist tomorrow, and you can talk to her about this? Are you available to meet with the children tomorrow afternoon? I believe that it is essential for the case for you to hear directly from the children. There have been multiple concerning developments since you last contacted my client. My client has reported on multiple occasions now that the children are expressing fear of unknown men coming into the home to harm their mother and themselves. Despite Nico's insistence, Harper has never had a romantic partner at the home when the children are present. She has reported that the children insist of sleeping in her bed with her due to the nightmares this has caused. These concerns have been shared with the children's therapist. She has also been contacted multiple times by Nico's previous girlfriend about Nico's obsessive anger towards Harper. She attests to being extremely concerned for both Harper and the children, and is willing to speak to you. My name is Lily Blank. I was in a romantic relationship with Nico Blank for this long. During my relationship with Nico, I began to feel uneasy due to how he would discuss his ex in great length and detail and claim horrendous things about her. When we would be spending time together, I would catch him on his phone from fake profiles attempting to gain access to Harper's social media accounts. When I confronted him about this, he said he did so due to his concerns of abusation and neglect of the children. His irrational behavior towards Harper made me reach out to her so I could have any questions answered before developing a deeper relationship with Nico. Within our first conversation, it was clear everything Nico told me was a lie. Nico has slandered Harper's name to anyone that will listen. It is his ultimate goal to hurt her, no matter the cost. I fear for the children. Harper, boys. This is a pleasant surprise. We figured after we forwarded the boys' medical files to their new office, we wouldn't see you all again. To the new office. Did the boys get moved to a new doctor? They have an appointment this afternoon. Their father canceled the appointment the other day and requested that their patient files be sent to a new practice. Something about insurance no longer converting this office. We tried to call you to confirm, but no one answered. I never received a call, and I definitely do not want them pulled from this office. They need to speak to their therapist. There has been no change to the insurance either. Is it too late for them to see the doctor? The slot filled that same day, but I will talk to the doctor about getting you all four back into the schedule immediately. Would you care to explain this bullshit contempt charge you are attempting to bring against me? Honestly, this entire thing is laughable, Harper. If anyone is in contempt, it is you. I have already emailed your attorney as well to gain some insight and clarification as to why you believe you have the grounds to file contempt against me. I will give you and your attorney until 4 p.m. on Monday to respond to my email stating that are withdrawing your motion for contempt. Otherwise, I will be forced to pursue major legal actions to protect myself from your lies. At this point, all I want is to be divorced from you and move on with my life. I understand that you are hurt over this, but if you would cooperate with me, we both could move on with our lives. This is by no means to be taken as a threat, but as a promise. This has gone on for too long, and I am tired.